Yes. So first of all, good morning everyone. My name is Jdbc, and today in this session, basically we are just going to see that how can we establish the our connection with the JDBC. Okay, nothing else more than this. Okay. So first of all, what do we need to do? Suppose I am just going to create one project to do this because today we have to learn that how to. So yeah, so Java project. I'm just giving the project name as a JDBC Live, JDBC Live, okay. And now, yeah, create. So now we can see that JDBC Live is a project we have the created, but right now inside this we have this file as a module information.java, okay. But we need the some package inside that we will just do all the JDBC operation and all these things, okay everyone. So just create a package. So I'm just giving the package name like com dot com dot com dot yp dot com dot yp dot jdbc, something like this, okay. And then finish. We are having the package, okay. Right now I'm going to dealing with jdbc, so we need have the you can say the jar file. I hope you know about the jar file. If you don't know, you can check it out my video. Before this video I have to upload it about all these things about the jar file, okay. So you can check it out that, and then you can get all these things about this video also, okay. So yeah, so class, we need to create a class because inside this class we are going to communicating with the database using the just like jdbc, like in our java program we are going to using the java program, we are going to dealing with the database, okay. So yeah, so any can be database like any database provider maybe means MySQL, and you can say Oracle and anything, no problem at all. But only we must have the jar file of that because you will be see, okay. Yeah. So I'm just creating a class name just like insert insert data insert data, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to directly here, okay. Don't think any of the projects except this only, okay. Yeah, so we have the only one class which having nothing else, so we need to just do something here. Means what? We having the predefined packages inside this library, means inside this library, that is a system that is provided by the JRE. We having so many classes and interfaces provided by the Java to use and to build our any application in a Java, okay. So yeah, so if you want to establish the connection and the fetch the data, insert the data in your database using the Java, then you must having the one thing that is called the JRE having the java.sql, okay. So java.sql is where sql, yeah. Inside this we having the java.sql package this is a jar file, okay. And inside this, as you know that jar file is what? Jar file is a collection of the packages and the files only, okay, nothing more and more. Yeah, so right now you will be just click on this java.sql, and inside this we having so many interfaces and the classes. This is interface, this is class interface, and denom and interface and all these things, okay. This is class interface, okay, nothing problem at all. This is a casting I think is happening here, so this is a sign like this, okay. Yeah, so we need the driver class. So where is the driver class inside this yeah, driver, sorry, I'm so sorry for this. Driver is not the class for the only SQL, means a java.sql, nothing more and more, okay. But if you are going to download the JRE for the communicate with your database, so suppose you are going to download your MySQL JRE connector, so at that time there is the implementation and this is the interface. This is only and only the interface which having, you can see public interface and the driver, and here they have also mentioned. So return of this will be common. This will be common as when the JDBC driver manager is asked to connect to a given URL, it passes the URL is loaded driver to return. I want to just say you something like that this driver is basically this interface is basically having some you can say that methods, and yeah, which is going to all are the just abstract methods, nothing at all. By default public and abstract, this method, and any method, this one also, whatever is there now, all these things are the public, and this is the public static final, I think, because what is this? Yeah, no, this is also a method. Okay, so this is also final, sorry, abstract method. This is the also abstract method, and measure version number, create earnings, and get minor version, and all these things. I don't know more and more about this JDBC compile and all these things. But right now these are not usable. You need to just use the this driver interface to just upcasting and deal with Java provided interface, and yeah, to just upcasting. Okay, and after this we having the result set. After this we having result set. Okay, which having also all the things are only and only for the, you can say, just only the declaration means abstract methods are out. Okay, yeah. So today in this session basically we are just going to establish the connection and just insert the data only, nothing more and more. Okay, so I hope you have to got it. So like this we having I show you that result set interface. Okay, and all these things having the extension like a dot class file. Okay, so this is in the form of the dot class, but because of the compiler having by default a compiler here, which is going to convert to show you like this format. Okay, yeah, otherwise sometime you will be also able to see the in different format. Okay, that will be not, you will be able to understand only. Yeah, so right now driver class, result set, and driver manager class, yeah, this is also very usable for JDBC connection and all these things. So this class is a class which having the implementation all these things here. Okay, so this will be used for the establish the connection and all. So yeah, so these types of the things will be used, driver class, and then the driver manager class. After this we having result set. Okay, like this. So let's come to the point and start the coding for that. So before that I hope that you have to the downloaded the JRE for the your database connector. Okay, so you can download any of the JRE. I don't you don't need to do anything more and more. Just only you need to go for the your Google and just write the map and repository, and inside this you need to just search for the, you can say, what you can say MySQL connector, like this. If you want to if you want the MySQL connector, otherwise you can also download the jar for the Oracle and any of the vendors, database vendors, no problem at all. Okay, yeah, so here you can see that yeah, this is the new one that we can use. Yeah, click on that, and then you must have to click on the which version is very used by the developers. So let's do this. Yeah, so just you can click on this, or you can also click on this. I think I don't know what is this meaning. Okay, but we can also download can we download this? Let's check it, what is the meaning of this. Okay, Hindi meaning of this, Hindi meaning of yeah, kamjoriyan. Okay, so I think there is a not this is not good for us only. Okay, so let's come to this and yeah, let's download this. So you need to just click on this jar, and then your download will be a start. And yeah, downloaded also, but before that we have to download it. So I am going to cancel this, and yeah, this is have to be downloaded in my system, so we can use this. Okay, so you need to just import this library or a connector or the jar file in your system, in your Eclipse IDE, to connect your establish with the database. Okay, yeah, nothing anything more and more, just this is the MySQL, okay, which have to be I opened, and inside this just you can see I'm taking another SQL page. Inside this I'm creating one database. Okay, create database, you can say a student, okay, any database. So let's go for the users, because users is very important for us. Yeah, yeah, so create database users, and then inside this we are going to create the table. So before that, if you will create after the creating a database, you want to just create the table inside that, then you must have to use that database, then you can do that. Okay, yeah, so just activate this database users. Okay, yeah, so now, yeah, right now I am just going to create a database, create a data, then all the sorry, all the tables and the views will be in save, or you can say will be, yeah, inside the users database only. So create table name, I am just giving the user credential, and inside this I am just passing the I'm just giving the two column name, like int for, sorry, id, like int, and password like int. Okay, yeah, nothing more and more. Let's execute this. Have to be created, but I don't know what is the size. So let's try to import some values. Insert means, okay, no, import, insert into user credentials values like this. I'm passing 101 comma, like password is something like this. Yeah, yeah, done. Means I think this is taking the some limitation also. Yeah, so let's do this again. You can change this to the primary key and more, and there will be no problem. Okay, yeah, if you want to just restrict the duplicate data, you can make it primary key. Okay, yeah, so let's insert the next value, like you can insert any value, like I'm inserting here something like what should I insert, bro? Just insert 102, and yeah, so two data we have. Okay, so let's check it out, that this data have to be stored in our table or not. So for that, select command is here, select all from users credential. Where is user credential? मिल गया भाई, yeah, मिल गया. Let's see what is happening. Table doesn't exist. User what's, yeah, user credentials. Okay, yeah, let's. So we can see ID and the password have to be stored, two rows is there. So now we need to just establish the connection. Let's come to the point only. Yeah, so we have to download that. So let's right click on that to import, and then build path, and then add external archives. If this option is not coming, go for the build, configure build path, and then you can go for this libraries tab, and then class path, and then add external jars, and or you can also choose add jars. And after this, you need to just right click, double click on this. Automatically it will come to this, and then apply, and then apply changes. Yeah, apply close. Okay, right now we are going to establish the connection and all these things in here. Very quickly we need to do. Okay, yeah, so inside that we have already created a class. So before that you will be face very important issue. So let's delete this, and then your issue will be resolved. Okay, yeah, so let's do that. Before this video, I have to explain you all these things about that, why we are going to delete this. Okay, little bit I have to explain. Yeah, so right now in this class, I am just going to do all the operations and all these things. Okay, everyone, so let's I'm just creating main class here, main class. Okay, and main method. Inside the main class. Like a main class means what? Insert data class. Okay, because this is a purpose for this video, that what? Inserting the data only, nothing more and more. Okay, okay, so let's just create a method also. Public int int. What should I do? Int insert. Don't go more and more advanced like that. Okay, yeah, so just I'm just going to do all these things inside the main method only. After this you can think and build your own logicals. Okay, yeah, so let's start all these things. First step is what? First step to load and register the driver. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? You will be able to see, because driver is important here as a class file. So as a class, as a byte dot class file. Okay, so dot class byte, like a byte code and all these things. So we are just going to creating the object of that driver class only. Okay, nothing more and more. Yeah, so this is the meaning of the loading. Means we are loading that class from the database to the, means our system, means library, from the GRE to the our upcasting now. So data reference is going to store here. So let's see, driver. Okay, driver equals to new, and then give the your where is this reference library? Inside this jar we have in the package name is com.mysql.cj driver. Where is driver? Yeah, where is driver? mysql.cj.jdbc, mysql.cj.jdbc. yeah, here will be definitely, yeah, you will be able to see a driver class is here. Okay, so this class you can see, able to see this is the in different format also. Okay, so this driver class we are going to use here. So which package is here? com.mysql.cj. Just jdbc, and then dot driver class only. Okay, yeah, so you have to upcast it. Okay, and this is where driver class inside the import we are going to importing java dot sql dot driver. Okay, yeah, this is the interface we are going to do something like a upcasting. Okay, because that is just like a subclass. This driver class I think have to the implemented the SQL. You can see import statement is not there, so indirectly this one is going to do something like implementing that interface, that is sql.driver, java.sql.driver, and then that subclass. Okay, nothing more and more. Yeah, so this exception can be occur now, SQL exception. So that's why we need to just handle that, because that checked exception is there, because yeah, so try catch, and inside this SQL exception and print it out, e.ciso of what is happening. Oh, e dot get a message. That's it. Now you will be able to get the message, whatever error is will be occur. Okay, yeah. After this, what we are going to do in here, that yeah, so let's write your code. First step not done. Second point is here, that we have to load the register, because loading have to be done. Means we have to create the object of the driver class, not the interface, and the put it the reference to the reference variable of the driver interface. Okay, so this have to be done, means loading have to be done, means the reference variable of this class have to be loaded to the driver class. This is the loading process. Now we need to just register the class. So for the registering, what do we need to do? Just you will be able to see driver manager class will be used for that. Driver manager dot register driver. Inside this driver will be passed. So first step have to be done, and second step is to that establish connection. Okay, yeah. So to connect the to establish the connection, what do we need? Of just wait. To establish the connection, establish. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So establishing the connection. So for that we need the connection interface. Again, connection like this, and import this java.sql import java.sql dot connection. Yeah. Now connection con equals to, after this what do we need to do? Just use the what driver another dot get connection, and inside this we need to pass the path. Okay, like where your database is there, from where you want to just extract all this data and all these things. Okay, so first of all we need to give the domain name, just like jdbc jdbc colon subdomain name is what mysql, and then what is the server name, so localhost, and what is the port number 3306. Okay, yeah. And the second name, that what is the username, so I'm just giving the username, and the password I am just giving like I have the password like what is the password, man? Ghost ghost, ghost fuck in the love. This is the password for me. Yeah. So now we are going to connecting also. Connection is going to establish here, and after this what we are going to do, the third point is we are going to just you can say, after the getting the connection we need to do what? When connection have to be done, then we must have the statement. Okay, means what do you want to do? Means statement. Let's see, create the statement. This is the third point. So a statement, why we are going to do, you will be able to see a statement stmt equals to con dot prepared statement. Create a statement is there, create a statement. Yeah, this is also good. Yeah, so now we need to import this also. Yes, we have to also created one statement. In a statement, do you know what is the meaning of a statement? A statement is nothing like just like a query. Okay, so query will be on this statement only. Yeah, so now the fourth is that execute your query. Query. This is the fourth work. Like we are just going to executing our query. Means how can we execute our query, we are going to see. So one thing is here, to execute your query, a statement stmt dot execute update is a method. Okay, execute method, this is a method. Okay, which taking one argument like you can say the query. This is taking the query. In this statement, this is a container having the method which is taking your query. So you can write your query anywhere, nothing problem at all. Okay, so I'm just writing here your query, string query, like I am going to inserting the data into the where we are going to store the database data. So inside this table na bro. So what is the username? Username no bro, this is a database name. Okay, yeah. So we need to provide the two thing like Yeah, you just write a query, into insert into users dot this table name, uh, values something like this, values something like yeah, integer na, so 19999 and 000. This is a password and this is the ID. Yeah, like that. And insert into users dot user credential, credentials values. So what is the users? Yeah, it can be work, it will be work. Okay, so insert into users dot means databases tables is this. Yeah, yeah, it will be 100% work, nothing at all. This is the query only, bro, nothing at all. Okay, yeah, so you need to just execute your query, nothing at all. So query, pass the query. Yeah, query, where is query, bro? Yeah, what is fucking going here, man? Insert the query means we are need to pass the query now, so query is query, so we need to make it static, I think, because inside the static method we cannot use directly. Okay, what is this saying? Yeah, so that one is query. Yeah, we can use that. So we have to pass the query, and now we need to uh, just you can say this is going to returning some values like an integer value that your data have to uh, you can say that inserted or not. If one data will be inserted, one row will be inserted, then one object will be inserted, then one will be returned. If 10 object will be inserted, then 10 will be returned. So I don't know how can we insert 10 right now only. So we can just check it out that what is happening. So this is the very fifth is the process the result, process process the result. Okay, this is the fifth one. Yeah, so in this what we are going to do, we are just going to validating if x value is greater than 0, then uh, rows inserted, then we will say that inserted rows, x rows inserted, because this is giving the value that this number of the rows have to be inserted or not. Else you need to just say that x means 0, rows inserted, or you can also say like x means 0 or no rows. Okay, yeah. And now at the last, the finally block, we are just going to do something like a very interesting thing, like we having the where is the connection. So connection is accessible here or not? Connection is not accessible here, so we need to just make it globally and then use it here, connection. Yeah, static, when we make it. Yeah, done, everything done. So now here you can use that connection dot close, bro, nothing. Yeah, everything is done very amazingly. So what is saying? Array yaar, again add fluent guys, what is this? Yeah, done, nothing problem. We have to do. Okay, right now we can run this query and all these things. So let's do one rows inserted. Very amazing thing, bro, very amazing. I'm very happy for this. So you can see that where their data is inserted or not successfully. Yeah, so one data has to be inserted, 999 and 0000 we have to insert it. That's why this has to be like a 0 value. If you want to just something like a sensing like this, and then this 59. So again you can run and you will be able to see the one rows inserted. Yeah, let's see, one rows inserted or not. Yeah, inserted, bro, amazing. This is a JDBC and all these things. So let's buy Meteor again in the next session, because this is time to move to the market and all these things. Let's buy let's buy it all. So good morning. No, good morning. Let's buy. Yeah.